perfect, and all must be at length restored. So God has greatly purposed, who would else in his dishonored works himself endure? Dishonor and be wronged without redress,
Haste them
and wheel away a shattered world. Ye slow revolving seasons we would see,
a sight to which our eyes are strangers yet.
A world that does not dread and hate his laws, and suffer for its crime would learn how fair the creature is that God pronounces good. How pleasant in itself what pleases him. Here every drop of honey hides a sting. Worms win themselves into our sweetest floors. And even the joy that haply some poor heart derives from heaven,
Pure as the fountain,
is solid in the stream,
taking a taint
from touch of human lips.
at best impure.
Oh, for a world in principle as chaste as this is gross and selfish, over which custom and prejudice shall bear no sway. That govern all things here
Should ring aside
the meek and modest truth,
enforcing her
to seek a refuge from the tongue of strife. In nooks obscure, far from the ways of men, where violence
shall never lift the sword.
nor cunning justify the proud man's wrong, leaving the poor no remedy but tears. Where he that fills an office shall esteem the occasion it presents of doing good, more than the perquisite,
Where law shall speak
seldom and never, but as wisdom prompts,
in equity.
not jealous more to God, a worthless form, than to decide aright, where fashion shall not sanctify abuse, nor smooth good breeding
Supplemental grace
with lean performance ape the work of love. He is the happy man whose life even now shows somewhat of that happier life to come, who doomed to an obscure but tranquil state is pleased with it, and were he free to choose, would make his fate his choice,
peace the fruit
of virtue and
virtue, fruit of faith.
prepare for happiness, bespeak him one content indeed to sojourn while he must below the skies.
Who's having there his home,
The world o'erlooks him in her busy search of objects more illustrious in her view, and occupied as earnestly as she, though more sublimely he overlooks the world. She scorns his pleasures, for she knows them not. He seeks not hers, for he has proved them vain. He cannot skim the ground like summer birds, pursuing gilded flies, and such he deems her honors, her emoluments, her joys. Therefore in contemplation is his bliss, whose power is such that whom she lifts from earth
she makes familiar.
with the heaven unseen, and shows him glories yet to be revealed. So life glides smoothly, and by stealth away,
My stealth away,
more golden than that age of fabled gold, renowned in ancient song,
not vexed with care.
or stained with guilt, beneficent, approved of God and man, and peaceful in its end. So glide my life away, and so at last my share of duties decently fulfilled. May some disease not tardy to perform its destined office, yet with gentle stroke dismiss me weary to a safe retreat beneath the turf that I have often trod. It shall not grieve me then that once, when called to dress a sofa with the flaws of verse, I played a while obedient to the fair, with that light task, but soon to please her more, whom flowers alone I knew a little please. Let fall the unfinished wreath, and rode for fruit, rode far and gathered much, some harsh, 'tis true, picked from world is in his hand, whose praise I seek in vain. The poet sings and the world hears. If he regard not though divine, the theme cares not in awful measures in the chime. And idle tinkling of a minstrel's light to charm is he, whose eye is on the heart, whose frown can disappoint the proudest strain, whose approbation prosper